Hey guys, last year I installed a video doorbell and shot a lot of footage for it, but I never really made the video because of, reasons. So I thought I'd do that anyway. So this is a doorbell from doorsafe.nl. I bought it myself, but it's a $99 video doorbell. I always found video doorbells too expensive, but if it's under $100, I'll try it out. And one of the unique features this doorbell has is that it can be used either over Wi-Fi or connected over Ethernet. And you can also access the RTSP feed using video camera software. So that's a pretty good bonus. To install it, I had to replace a regular doorbell buzzer, and I had to do some drilling and cable routing and stuff like that. So if you want to come along, enjoy the video, and I'll see you on the other side. Oh, I also included some daytime and nighttime sample clips and a demonstration of what happens when you press the doorbell and what happens on your cell phone and stuff like that. So, let's get started. So, I've already started doing some install stuff for the wireless doorbell, and we ran into a problem. This is our current doorbell location, or buzzer location, I guess. And if you see, if it focuses, there we go, it's kind of low. And if we mount a camera this low, I'm sure we'll get some good crotch shots, but that's not really what I'm looking for. So instead of that low, I wanted to have it up here. So I'll get some face shots, which would be a lot better. So I've been working with my pooling wire because we need to replace this 2-wire cable. If I can get it in focus. No, don't think so. No focus for you, okay. We need to replace that 2-wire cable with a UTP cable, which has 8 wires, to basically connect this bunch of wires, Hold on. There we go. So I want to extend those wires so they go to the central fuse closet we have in the house. There I'll have power and network and everything the camera needs. Here you also see a part of my ESP8266 LED home lighting, but more about that in different videos. So we're currently working on getting this cable into the same conduit as the 2-wire currently is, but that's causing some problems because then we end up over here, but we want to end up over there. So what we thought of doing is, hold on, let me go to the garage. Over here, you see those cables routing the conduit to where it currently goes. And there I pulled one apart and I found my pooling wire and the 2-wire cable. So now we're going to split it here and basically make that end of the pipe useless, and then feed it down here, drill the cable through the wall on this side so it sits at the right location on the other side. And we'll end up here. And for the current hole, I'll just fill that with some cement, and nobody should be the wiser. So I'm going to try and have you follow along, but it's a lot of work. So, okay, well at least now you know what we're doing and why it's so hard. That's what you get for buying this 30-meter pulling wire. So now that we have this end here, we can attach the cable to the other side and pull it through. So, taking a closer look at the video doorbell I'm using. This is a model by DoorSafe, but it's a Dutch company, so you'll probably not be able to find it. It is sold as different OEM models though. So this is officially the DoorSafe, what is it? 6600. And this also conveniently has the wiring diagram. So this DoorSafe consists of two parts. Basically this metal part is what you screw into the wall and you feed the cable through it, and then this top part, basically you have to slot this together like so, and it becomes one unit. And it has a tamper protection on the back, so that's this little tiny switch over here. And yeah, so let's install the sucker. For the cables, it has about a 40 centimeter lead, and basically you thread this through the wall or however your doorbell is situated, and then you connect this up to either the cable it needs to go to. But as you saw previously, in my case, we're using Ethernet wire because it has 8 wires to extend these leads to where I actually need them. And I have power and I have Ethernet and stuff like that. My doorbell, so the buzzer itself. So that's why we're extending it using Ethernet. So let's continue. Hey guys, as you can hear and see, I'm in the car right now. We ran into a little problem. Once we got the cable on the inside of the wall, it turns out that the outer brick layer, the air gap, the insulation, and the inner brick layer is about 35 centimeters deep. And I don't have a drill that's that long. So we're heading to the local hardware shop and let's buy a new drill. Oh, and by the way, if you're like worried about he doesn't have his hands on the wheel because he's holding his phone and whatever, my car actually steers itself most of the time, so that's convenient. So here's the drill section. We have quite a few. But we need about 35 centimeters of depth, and I'd like about 16 millimeters so I can put a PVC pipe in there. So let's see here. There we go. That should do pretty nicely. Okay, let's go back home. Over here you can see the old doorbell location in the bottom. We drilled with this massive giant thing we bought at the local hardware store. And that's now in the wall. So, it's time to mount the doorbell. Okay, so now the wires of the doorbell are inside, and the wires coming from my central wiring closet where I have network and the buzzer are also at the same place. So at the top you see the gray and yellow wires. Those are coming from the central wiring closet. And then for now I tape them. I'll make a nice duct later on. I have to move the camera a little bit because over there is the cables that come inside from the doorbell. So now all that's left is to basically extend these little cables with the network cable, connect the buzzer for which we already had the wire, and then connect the other side to the network, and let's hope that didn't extend the wires too long so that it still works. Conveniently, the kit comes with everything you need. They even include some of these little beads which you can use to connect two wires together. So basically you put two wires in here, I hope that's visible, and then you clamp it shut by pressing down on this yellow thing, and then you basically connect the two wires together. It also comes with a sort of plug which you can use to basically splice in your network. Since it's only 100 Mbit, it only uses 4 cables. That's why I'm able to use the other 4 cables or wires inside of an Ethernet cable to transport power, or maybe the doorbell wire. So, awesome. It also comes with a little 12 volt power brick, which is, I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Which is, as I said, 12 volt, 500 milliamps, and it comes with bare wires. So again, you can connect them to the bare wires coming from the unit, and that should make it work. Okay, that's some shields. There we go. Let me get a wire stripper and some wire clamps. Taking a look at the manual. Let's see if I can get that in focus real quick. We see that the orange-white and green-white wires, as we also have on our Ethernet, and we should have over here, to take a closer look at that, but those are used for Ethernet, so I'm going to connect those first. Wow, this looks dodgy as hell. This is definitely not the way to do it. But okay. Then we need to connect the doorbell. So, now we have this, well, danky as hell looking setup. But we've basically extended all the wires to the central closet. And there I'm going to connect power and network and see if the damn thing works, and if these connections cause a problem or not. As I said, I'm doing this temporarily because I want to get it finished. If it all works, I'll probably take some time later on and solder them up so they make a good secure connection. Hello? 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 And that's it for the video. If you're still here, thanks a lot. And I hope you enjoyed following along. Now, as you could see in the previews, the video quality isn't that great, so I wouldn't use it for a security camera or anything like that. Especially the night footage is basically unusable. But for a video doorbell and it automatically connecting to your phone and being able to use the two-way talk function, it helps me talking with the mailman or whoever else is in front of the door. And for the $99 product price, I think it does very well. So, thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments what you think, and if you enjoy these vlog style type videos. And as I mentioned before, I'm working on some big projects. I'm hoping to release the first video for one of those in the next week. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.